Welcome back to JR's Veterans Outdoors. Today we are finally getting some food plot work in at the property that I am able to hunt, the bigger property. So I'll go ahead and show you what I got done so far. I'm just using my little 38-inch old John Deere riding mower, and blades are pretty dull, but about an acre plot. I'll show you what I got done so far. And it goes all the way back down. You can probably see the blind back there. That was the blind I was turkey hunting out of. Might keep it in that spot for deer. I've been getting a lot of pictures over there. And then right here is where I had the other blind last year. Probably put that back up in August. My plan right now is to just cut this, have it hold until August. I might come in with the tractor and the back attachment I got, the box scraper, maybe scrape this whole thing up, spray it in a week. After I do that, I'm gonna try to plan that for around a week before August 1st, and then come back around August 1st, as close as I could get to that, and plant the brassicas. What I'm gonna try to do this year too is get my sprayer washed out and get some of that liquid fertilizer, because not a whole lot of my clover took, but the winter wheat, I don't know if you can see it, the winter wheat came up really good, but it's already at the dough stage, so I might be about a week late. But we've had a lot of rain up here. Yesterday alone we got about 4 inches, and my place was flooded until this morning. I finally got the rest of it cut, but so we got done so far. I'll show it to you when I get done, and that'll be the quick video. All right, welcome back. This is the field now. I had to go over it twice, and some spots I went over 3 times. Had a lot of good winter wheat up there, like I said, but it had already been through the dough process, or it was in the dough stage. So I had to make sure they were ran over or cut, and the ones I didn't cut, I made sure to run over so that they died. Hopefully it'll give me some better I don't know, organic matter when I spray this all off end of July, before I get ready to plant more brassicas. Most of the stuff in the field was weeds, but there was a mixture of some other stuff in there. I mean, it was weeds and grasses, but there was a lot of stuff in here. I guess it's water something, or it could have been. It looks like some of it looks like it's the brassicas, but I don't think they survive the winter and green up again. But who knows? Anyway, I've been getting a lot of pictures. Sorry about that. I know it's annoying. Been getting a lot of pictures on the trail cam out here. Both of them. The one on the north end over here, that's next to, it's just to the left of the blind. And then I got another one over here. That blind goes in where that, right underneath where that dead stuff is on that tree right there. At least that's where I shot the buck out of last year. And there's another moultrie I've got. I like the cameras. I don't see a need to switch. I've been getting, you know, with the mobile moultrie 2, and the other newer one does a better job than the older ones, but the older ones also don't pick up every little thing that moves, like grasses and stuff. So it was important. I actually cut a trail in here for the deer, and kind of so it would not set off all the time when breeze blows. But this is where the blind was, where I shot the 7-point out of last year, and that was right out here. Even though the field doesn't look that good, it works enough. I'm not asking for perfection with this field. It's only the second year I'll be planting it, so right now I'm just working on getting more organic matter dead and on the ground. Did have a lot of winter wheat that survived and came up. It was kind of nice. I'll actually walk you to it, show you where this brush pile is. That the guy I know, he cut a bunch of jack pines down and piled them up in the field. I don't know why, but I'm sure he's got his reasons. But if I can get the tractor over here and get the grapple, be able to move all this stuff and move it into there somewhere. Maybe it's good rabbit habitat right now, but this is the brush pile that's in the way. But here's the winter wheat here. You can see it's already, well, it's right at the dough stage. So this stuff here that I couldn't cut, I do have my trimmer. I could kind of cut it, I guess, to get it down. Maybe I'll do that. It's a good idea. Wow, thinking on my feet. Anyway, I'll go back to the truck. I'll bring it over here, get the weed whacker out, and cut the rest of that winter wheat and weeds down around that pile. All right, got all the tops cut off of the winter wheat, and most of those white flowers, I'm not sure, those wildflowers, I'm not sure what those are. Maybe I have to look them up later, but we got, that's what I all cut down in that field. That whole field was full of this and winter wheat, and nothing grew on the trail that high that I had planted last year. I didn't put the clover on the trails, or on the two little trails back here in March when I frost seeded. So I didn't get much clover, but this feels a whole lot thicker with dead stuff than it was when I started last year. This thing was mostly like loose dirt and sandy. So there's a couple bare spots yet, but down, kind of slants down the hill here towards the blind. That was real thick there in most spots. The thickest spot was right up on the hill here, where in the rise back there to the south. So hopefully this year we'll be able to get, I cut the trail too, the trail that he drives in on, and the trail that I walk in on if I come from the north. If it's a south wind, I'll walk in through there, but it's a longer walk back to his place than it is walking back the way I came back there. But that'll do it for today. Thanks for joining me. If you liked the video at all, please consider liking and subscribing. I'll have a lot more content for you this year coming up with my place and reviewing some stuff. So stick around, I'll have more videos coming out. Thanks. Bye.